Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Holliston Committee and Field, where your Holliston Lady Panthers are going to be taking on the Silver Lake Lakers in the second round of the regional playoffs today, November 9th, 2019. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon here at Committee and Field. Sun, there's a couple clouds in the sky. I'm your host today, John Drohan, along with our senior executive producer, Owen Radcliffe. Also, a guy who throws a nasty slider in a pinch, and he can throw it for a strike. We're about to get underway here at Comedian. Holliston, a strong first-round playoff win, going down one and then coming back and scoring 3 goals, and they were on their way to scoring more. This is the second meeting. They played Silver Lake several weeks ago and played to a 2-2 draw. Silver Lake, a very, very strong team. Have some strong strikers, some excellent goaltending play. So we will see that Holliston's got their work cut out for them. And we're underway. Silver Lake in white, Holliston, of course, in their home crimson red. Much better than the last game, the last playoff game, which we played, where we were covered in fog that made pea soup look like pool water. Not today. Today we have nothing but sun. All right, so underway. Silver Lake launches one down, goes over the end line. It's going to be Mary Kate Ward, the Holliston junior goalkeeper, is going to blast it out, and she can blast it. And there she goes. She sends it out to just about the 40-yard line. Header by Silver Lake. That's Wolfgang to Gwen Freely. Gwen Freely touch it, keeps it in. Nice play by Freely. And intercepted by Silver Lake. Silver Lake pushing down Holliston end, but Mia Wolfgang says no thank you. And some contact, a whistle, and that's going to go Holliston way. It's going to be Holliston free. Taking the free is senior Sydney Bricado, number 9. She is joined by her twin sister, Alyssa Bricado, who also plays in the back line, number 6. Sydney Bricado is the designated free kicker, and she launches one strong out over midfield. Silver Lake intercepts. There's Maggie Fitzgerald, plays up front. Maggie Fitzgerald sends it forward. She's looking for Wolfgang. That's Wolfgang up front. Wolfgang on the left side. Wolfgang taps it in. It's going to clear out to a Silver Lake defender off Megan Pudvinsky. Megan Pudvinsky coming in off an injury. And there's Megan Pudvinsky still alive. Ball goes in the middle. Looking for Fitzgerald. It's got Freely. Luisi with a shot. Oh! Luisi just clears the crossbar. Pudvinsky gets a ball across, goes past Fitzgerald, Freely, and then right to Mia Luisi's right foot. I think she was a little surprised by that. She got a good touch, got a good hit, but just a little too high. Silver Lake goalkeeper Emma Hudson clears it out, sends it out to about the 30. And there they go. They go forward. Ball out there's Wolfgang. Wolfgang sends it forward. Back to Silver Lake. Intercepts, pops it up high. Ellie Burke gets a head on it. Ellie Burke's a junior. She's been starting the last 3 games. And there's Burke again. Burke in the middle looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald can't get it. It's going to bounce back to her. Freely challenges, but Silver Lake controls. One of the things we saw in the last game with Silver Lake is they did a great job of controlling the ball, especially in the back line. And here they go. Sending it forward. She comes across. Hannah Wolfgang gets in front of it. She can't keep it. There's number 18. That's Callista Brookshire. Callista Brookshire scored 2 goals in the first 10 minutes in their first meeting 3 weeks ago, and she is dangerous with the ball. Throw-in's going to be number 11, Kat Gilbert. Gilbert throws, looking for, oh no, Sydney Bricado's got that. Bricado. Luisi gets a foot on it, taps in. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang pops it up. Pudvinsky back to help. Pudvinsky gets ahead. Ball pops forward. High fly ball to Mary Kate Ward. She calls a fair catch. And she keeps it out of the goal. That was a little dicey, but she did a good job. A lot of traffic. She's able to control it, and she's got the ball. Here we go. Ward to kick it out. And Ward shanks it, looks for Luisi, gets a piece of it. There's Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky taps it back, looking for Wolfgang coming on the left side. It's going to be intercepted by Riley Dunphy. And here's Caroline Rose Sally, sophomore D-back. She throws it in, looking for Maggie Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, ball goes around her, and it's going to be off of her. It's going to be a Holliston goal. Can you guys not stand right there just because I can't see? Like, that's good. Sorry, we had a little move some guys out of the way so we could see, and what Radcliffe have to go out there and talk to him. All right. Hudson clears it out over center, just over the head of Wolfgang. And here they come. Yep. Silver Lake not a play to fray back. There's a whistle. Yeah, and that's going to be a trip, it looks like. It's going to be a Silver Lake free. Free kick in. Long kick in towards the left side. Mia Luisi gets a knee to it. Popped up by number 27. That's Alyssa Mercado gets a head on it. Listen, popped up again. That's trouble. These fly balls. Ball bounces back. Ball comes in. Oh, there's a fall. Oh, no. Oh, no. And there's a foul called in the box. So that was number 18, Callista Brookshire, coming in. And she has contact with Sydney, I think it was Sydney Mercado. And there's going to be, we're starting off with a Silver Lake penalty kick. And Brookshire is going to take the penalty kick on Mary Kate Ward. Mary Kate Ward, remember, has had 2 penalty kick stops this season. She's 2 for 3. So we'll see what happens here. Early on, we're at the, just past the 5-minute mark. And here it is. Brookshire. Whistle and the kick. And Brookshire, she taps it in. Mary Kay Ward, that's the wrong way. So that's a Silver Lake high. Silver Lake scores early on the PK. Ward guessed the wrong way. And Brookshire just tapped it past her. Silver Lake takes an early lead just before the 6-minute mark on the PK. That's okay. Holliston, they were down early against these guys, as I said last week. So we'll see what they're made of. It's they have played down before. So ball played back. There's Fitzgerald, sends it forward. Podvinsky looks. Podvinsky gets hit. And it's going to be a Holliston free. It's going to be Sydney Mercado's going to take that. Holliston's designated free kicker. So some hard luck for Holliston early. And Callista Brookshire, as I said, she scored both of the Silver Lake goals in their last meeting and has the first one today. Mercado launches it high and in. And there's a whistle. And I think they're going to do it again. They weren't set. Mercado. Everybody's lined up just past the 20-yard line. Mercado, high ball in. There it is. There's trouble. Fitzgerald's there. Keep her out. She's able to get some kind of contact with it. Fitzgerald almost had a piece of it, but that's okay. You can stand there, but just not on the top step, just because I can't see. Ball comes in. Ball's in the middle. The header. Oh, and there's another foul. That's a foul in the box. So here we go. We have another penalty called. 2 penalties in the first 7 minutes of the game. One of those games. All right, so it looks like it's going to be Podvinsky's going to take the penalty for Holliston. All right, so big opportunity here for Holliston to tie this up after the early penalty kick. Megan Podvinsky against Emma Hudson. There's the whistle. Podvinsky sends it home on the upper right corner. Holliston's right back in it. This game's back to a draw after Megan Podvinsky scores. Megan Podvinsky! Holliston ties it up 1-1. So at the just before the 8-minute mark, Holliston, they too get a PK, and Podvinsky's able to convert on that. So we're back to Back to a draw. Ball goes to Podvinsky, just on the left side. Ball tapped out. It's going to be Holliston throw. Ball in. Cleared out. And it's going to go off Holliston. Yep, that went off Fitzgerald. Silver Lake throw. Strong throw. Podvinsky leaps and gets a head on and pops it out. They're going to do it again. Strong throw in. Podvinsky steps. She's not there. Burke's there. Burke to Wolfgang. Wolfgang pops it forward looking for Fitzgerald. Wolfgang gets ahead. Podvinsky gets a foot on it. Burke pops it up. There's Freely's trying to get to it. Gets back to a Silver Lake defender. Yep, that was a hand. Whistle goes. It looks like a handball. It's going to be Sydney Bricado again. Sydney Bricado from about the 40-yard line. So at the 40-yard line, just before the 9-minute mark, Bricado with a Holliston free. Ball goes up and over. Luisi's looking in. Luisi gets a piece of it. Luisi almost got a piece of that. A lot of contact in front of the goal, but no whistle. And ball bounces easily to Emma Hudson, and she clears it out to midfield. Luisi gets a foot. Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald pops it up looking for Freely. Freely in a foot race. Freely beats her. Freely racing with the keeper. There's contact. And then Freely's called with a... So contact with the keeper, and there's a whistle, and looks like Emma Hudson might be hurt. Yeah, they hit each other hard, racing for that ball. Silver Lake gets the whistle, and it's going to be a Silver Lake free kick. So we have an injury timeout right now. Emma Hudson, they're going to take a look at her, see what's going on. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back with the action here at just about the 10-minute mark. We have a tie score 1-1 after the injury timeout. They replaced the goalkeeper, so Emma Hudson came out. They're going to take a look at her. Let's hope that she's okay. Silver Lake with the free kick, and the ball's up. Intercepted by Fitzgerald. She pops it up. Fitzgerald lands on it. It's going to be Silver Lake throw. Throw up. Bricado fights for it. Burke. Ball pops forward. There's Alyssa Bricado there to clear it. Alyssa Bricado's got Freely. Freely keeps it in. Nice play. Freely looking for Fitzgerald just past her foot. There's Burke. Burke crashes. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang looking on the left side looking for Podvinsky. Intercepted by Silver Lake. Not bad. Ball up. Caroline Rose Sally pops it out. It's going to be a Silver Lake throw. And there's a throw in. Strong throw. Burke's there. Fitzgerald gets a head on it. Pops it back into Silver Lake territory. Ball comes forward. That's Silver Lake center back Kendall Healy. She had a particularly good game last week. Burke forward looking for Podvinsky. Podvinsky forward looking for Freely. Freely's not there. Just a step. There's Luisi. Luisi pops it forward. She's got Freely. Freely looks in, looking for Wolfgang. Wolfgang looking on the outside. Nobody's there. There's Podvinsky. Podvinsky racing to it. Again, good play. Yeah, as I was saying, the number 26 for Silver Lake, that is Kendall Healy. Strong. She had a really, really strong game last game. Ball thrown in. Podvinsky intercepts. Podvinsky still has it. Double team. Ball gets cleared. There's Bricado. Bricado pops it forward. Bricado looking. Nothing. Wolfgang popped up looking for Luisi. Luisi can't get a hold of it. Burke steps in. Freely steps. But Brookshire's there. And here comes Wolfgang. Wolfgang, Fitzgerald. Back to Fitzgerald. Luisi. Clear. It's going to be a Holliston throw. Bricado's going to throw it. So let's see if they get a chance to test this new keeper. And Bricado with the throw from the right side, deep in Silver Lake territory. Ball thrown in. Luisi pops it back. Got it, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looks. Fitzgerald, there's Burke. Fitvinsky gets a hand on it, or gets a foot on it, I should say. Hand would be bad. Fitvinsky sends it forward. Relatively easy save to the keeper. She can get a whole lot on that, but Holliston, a little bit of a threat. Ball cleared out over midfield. Tap forward, Alyssa Bricado. Bricado to Sally. Sally sends it forward to Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky looks in, looking for Luisi. Luisi's there. Luisi makes a move in the middle. Luisi coming forward. Luisi looking for Freely. Cleared up by Silver Lake. More Silver Lake. And then here comes Luisi. Luisi fights for it. Cleared out, and there's a whistle. So it looks like we're going to have another free kick. And this one, as we say, is well inside of Sydney Bricado's range. So Bricado from about the 23-yard line. So I love. Oh, no. No, it's a little bit back. So she's at the 25. All right, here's Bricado. Again, this is well within her range. Dead center field. Ball in. Launches it. Ball up to the right side. Ball's up. Just clears the crossbar. Just clears the crossbar. She was close. She was looking for that top left corner and almost had it. No avail. That keeper was there. The keeper was there. I don't know if the ball was any lower. I mean, Bricado had some zip on it. Ball cleared out. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang intercepts forward, looking for Fitzgerald. Intercept. There it is. Silver Lake cleared it forward, and that ball goes way back. Bricado racing. Here comes Silver Lake on the counter. That's Alyssa Bricado. Nice play, Alyssa Bricado. Alyssa Bricado up looking for Freely. It's going to be Silver Lake throw. And we have a substitution, Silver Lake substitution. Gilbert's going to throw it in. And the throw. Over the head of Bricado, looking in the corner. Wolfgang's there. And it's going to be a Holliston throw. Bricado. Throws up the sideline looking for Freely. Freely stops it, tries to turn it, and now she turns it over. Brookshire throws it in. Strong throw in. That's Burke gets a head on it. Here comes Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald turns it, pops it up on the right side looking for Freely. It bounces. Silver Lake spread. They're trying to change fields. Bring it back the other side. It's stuffed by Fitzgerald. Nice play. But they recover, and there's Sally. Sally pops it forward, high in the air. Header by Silver Lake. There's Burke for muscle. There's Luisi. Luisi fights for it. Luisi goes down and gets a whistle. Luisi gets a whistle. Going to be Holliston free kick at the 40. A couple of high pop flies. And Luisi's able to come down with it, get through, initiate the contact, and here's your free kick. Bricado up and over. Pudvinsky's there. There's Fitzgerald. And the keeper makes an over-the-shoulder catch of a ball that's popped up. That was crazy. With her facing the goal, ball comes over her shoulder. There's Wolfgang. Holliston back on the attack. Wolfgang forward. Wolfgang steps in. Wolfgang goes down. There's Freely. Freely pops it forward, looking for Fitzgerald. She can't get there. A lot of contact up there. Wolfgang made a nice play moving the ball in. Freely had a good look, but Fitzgerald wasn't there. And ball gets cleared out. Ball well over midfield. There's Burke. Burke sends it forwards, popped up to the right side. Sally fights for it. Sally gets a piece of it. Ball comes back that way. There's Wolfgang. And here comes Silver Lake up the right side. Bricado tries to step in. Ball still in. Silver Lake comes across. Looked in the middle. Looks in the middle. Step in by Luisi. Luisi's there to help. Back again, Luisi again. Sends it up to almost to midfield. Silver Lake sends it back in. More contact. Everything out on the right side. Ball in. Wolfgang steps out and clears. Pudvinsky gets a head on it. Still working that right side. Ball in, goes down in the corner. Wolfgang. Wolfgang gets a move. It's around her. Shot to the left side. Just to the right of the goal. That was Taylor Kowalczyk took a shot with her left foot and she had some purpose with it, and it just went to the right side of the goal. Mary Kate Ward dove, but no need, as it was a good 3 feet outside of the goal area. All right, Ward to kick it out. Silver Lake has a strong contingency here for this game. I think they were tailgating in the parking lot. A little envious of that. Ward comes out. Some contact. Burke gets it. Burke, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald sends it forward looking for Freely. And that's a whistle. It's going to be a Holliston free. Mercado at midfield. This is not within her range. However, she can do some damage. Ball gets popped up. She's looking on that left side. There's Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky's going to get there. Nope, she's not. She's going to run out of real estate. She shields. Holliston's going to keep the throw. So Holliston at the 26-minute mark right now, still looking for that really good look. There's a throw in, strong throw. Sally with a strong throw in. I think that was Mia Luisi got a head on it, sent it sort of kind of towards the goal. Up, and look who's here. Ball comes out to midfield. Burke gets a foot on it. Mercado fighting for it. There's Brookshire. Brookshire on the left side. Brookshire looking in. Brookshire gets hit from behind from Mercado. There's going to be a Holliston free. A Silver Lake free. Brookshire had space. Yeah, so Brookshire had space. It's going to be a free kick, almost similar to a corner kick. Just about 4 paces inside the flag. So all but a Silver Lake corner. Ball's up. Ball gets up high, long, and well past the goal. There was some contact down there again, but no whistle. So here we go. Good opportunity there for Silver Lake that they squandered. So Mary Kate Ward's going to kick it out. We still have reaching just about almost at the 20-minute mark. We have a 1-1 tie on a pair of penalty kicks. Ward sends it out. Ward intercepted. There's Brookshire. Brookshire on the left side. Brookshire. Wolfgang, nice tackle. Wolfgang with a very nice tackle to clear Brookshire of the ball, and it's going to be a Silver Lake throw deep in Holliston territory. Silver Lake throw in. Ball in. Spun back around. Here they are on the outside. Shot in. Ball. Long shot. Oh, it's going to go right to Mary Kate Ward. Yeah, that was number 27, Aaron White. Took a shot from distance, but Ward was there with ease. Ward clears it well over midfield. High ball. Looking for Fitzgerald. That's White again. Burke gets a piece of it, and then the ball gets sent forward. Mercado tries to play with it. Ball gets in. There's Brookshire. Brookshire racing. Can't get there, and that's going to be a Silver Lake corner. So between Kowalczyk and Brookshire, they're starting to give the Holliston back four some challenge. So Silver Lake for the corner. Who's going to take this? Looks like it's going to be Gilbert. Yep. Ball in, ball up, long high ball. No one can get a head on it. Bounces, popped it up, and that's going to bounce out past the end line. It's going to be a Holliston goal kick. For those of you just joining us today, we have a 1-1 tie just past the 20-minute mark on 2 penalty kicks, both inside of 5 minutes of one another. Ward sends it out. Strong kick out past the 40 over the head of Luisi. Burke's there. Burke pops it forward. That's going to go out. It's going to be a Silver Lake throw. We have a Holliston substitution. Ava Bergeloff's in the game now, playing up front. Bergeloff has been seeing a lot of time lately. She's a sophomore. Strong striker, can hit it with both feet. There's Luisi. Silver Lake sends it. Brookshire. Brookshire in. Brookshire in traffic. Luisi pokes it away, and there's Freely. Nice play by Freely. Mercado. Here comes Freely. Freely looks back. Freely needs to look. Freely holds off and earns the whistle. Earns the whistle. It's going to be a Holliston free. Freely was holding her ground from Callista Brookshire. There's Mercado. Mercado sends the ball in. Pops up. Burke gets a piece of it. Wolfgang. Wolfgang looks in. Wolfgang taps it looking for Freely. Freely brings it back to the middle. Freely looks in. Tries to send in with her left foot. Skips it a couple times to the keeper, and an easy save. Little bit of space in there. Ball out to midfield. Off Luisi's head. High ball off Bergeloff's head. Here comes Silver Lake again. Silver Lake sends it back. There's Mercado. Mercado's there. Mercado sends it forward, looks up the right side. There's no one there. It's going to go out, and it's going to be a Silver Lake throw. This game is starting to shape up a lot like the last meeting between these two. Very evenly matched. Both teams having some threatening positions, but also that's combated by some good defensive plays and some good keeping. Wolfgang sends it up forward, has Bergeloff to Luisi. Luisi keeps it. Luisi goes down, and no whistle. There we go. Looks like Bergeloff. Luisi picks it back up, looking for Freely. Freely battles on the right side. Freely, ball comes out to midfield. Ball popped up again. There's Brookshire. Brookshire gets hit, but she's still on her feet. Brookshire at center field in space. All right, Alyssa Mercado excuses her that ball and sends it up. There's Podvinsky. Podvinsky taps it forward, looking for Luisi. Too hard. Ball comes out high. There's Sally's there watching it. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang's there. And it's going to be a Holliston throw. Sally. Line drive throw. Has Wolfgang. Stays in. There's Podvinsky. Podvinsky tries to keep it on the outside. And it's going to be a 15-yard penalty and a Holliston first down. Sally with the throw. Strong throw in towards the middle. Pops off the top of the head of Bergeloff. And one hops to the keeper. Nothing. At the 24-minute mark, ball out to midfield. There's Burke. Burke's there. Here comes Silver Lake. Silver Lake in space. Luisi's there. Luisi comes back. There's Wolfgang. Podvinsky. Podvinsky gets there. Has Bergeloff. Bergeloff turns. That's cleared out to space. Burke gets a piece. Brookshire and Mercado fighting one another. And there's Luisi taps it forward. She's got Podvinsky. Podvinsky's still on her feet. Podvinsky with the ball. Looks forward to Freely. Tapped out. Holliston earns some real estate. Not a bad play by Megan Podvinsky. Able to keep her feet. Looking for Gwen Freely, but some good defending on the backside. Here we go. Be a throw in by Mercado. Mercado on the right side looking for Luisi. A lot of contact there. There's Bergeloff, and the ball goes out. It's going to be Holliston corner. All right, Holliston's going to take their first corner of the game at the 25-minute mark. I had said it was the 27-minute mark before. My math was a little off in timing. So Cindy Mercado to take the corner. And ball up on the right side. High. Podvinsky looks for it. She can't get there. Burke's there, gets a piece of it. She's fighting for it still. And it's cleared out by Silver Lake. Ball's still in. Still in. Alyssa Mercado's going to handle it. Mercado plays back to Wolfgang. Wolfgang at center field. Wolfgang, long ball in. Looking for Luisi. Luisi gets a head on it. Taps it forward. Freely's there. Bergeloff's there. Bergeloff goes down. Incidental contact. No whistle. Ball rolls out. Those refs hurt. Yeah, those fans they wanted a whistle, but ref said no call, and it's going to be a goal kick out by Silver Lake. I didn't see a foul there. Ball out. Wolfgang's there. Silver Lake's there. Clears forward looking for Berkshire. Berkshire gets a piece of it. There's Bricado, sends it forward. Bricado to Bergloff. Bergloff in space. Bergloff looking on the outside to Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky on the left side. Pudvinsky sends the ball in. Ball moves. There's Luisi. Luisi gets a piece of it. There's Freely. Freely's not there. Wolfgang looks back, looking for space. There's nobody there. And here comes Silver Lake on the back. Luisi and Freely almost had some action. Luisi steps in. Freely keeps it. Freely on the right side. Freely ball in. And it's cleared out. And yeah, it looks like we got a corner. Oh no, it's gonna be another corner. It's cleared by a Silver Lake defender just inside the flag, so it's gonna be another Holliston corner. Holliston early in the year they had some very, very good scoring opportunities here. And here's Bricado. Nice ball in. Ball's up. There's Pudvinsky. Can't get her head on it. Pudvinsky and Luisi looks like they crashed into one another. And we have another substitution coming in. Here comes Fitzgerald's coming back in for Bergloff. Ball out. Here we go. On the left side. Sally steps in. She intercepts. Looking for Fitzgerald. Sally gets a head on it. Looking for Pudvinsky. There's Mayer. Silver Lake has the ball. Luisi sends it forward. Looking for Fitzgerald. Healy's there. Burke steps in. Nobody's there. There's Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky with the ball. Pudvinsky looks. Pudvinsky into traffic. Pudvinsky gets hit. She goes down. There's Sally. Sally gets in. Silver Lake comes away with it on the right side, but she recovers. Nice play. Sally does a good job of recovering and allows Holliston to reset. Ball thrown in. Wolfgang steps in. We'll do it again. So we have two sets of sisters in the starting 11 here for Holliston. Of course, we have the Bricado twins, Alyssa and Sydney, both play defender. And then we have the Wolfgang sisters, who are not twins, Hannah and Mia Wolfgang. Ball's out at midfield. Freely's battling for it. Silver Lake sends the ball in, and it's going to go down to Holliston end. But there's nobody there, and Bricado's going to watch it go out, and it does. Holliston throw deep in their own end. Ball out, looking for Pudvinsky. Goes over her head. Silver Lake pops it forward, and it's going to one-hop to Mary Kate Ward. She easily handles it, and she'll reset everybody and look to launch this ball out. Ward sends it to the middle, looking for Luisi. Luisi tries to get a head on it. Somebody does. And there's Wolfgang. Wolfgang's there. There's Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky looking for Wolfgang. Wolfgang's got on the left side. Wolfgang pops the ball forward to the middle. Nobody's there except for some Silver Lake defenders. There's Burke. Burke gets a foot on it. It's cleared out. Sally's there. Bricado's there. It's going to be Sally and Bricado. They're going to look, and it's going to be a red throw. And the ball's in quickly and bounces out again. Sally does it again. Ball in, looking for Wolfgang, and it falls to Pudvinsky's feet. She's in traffic, but he's looking for contact, and the refs, they're making their call. So here comes Brookshire. Here comes Brookshire again. Brookshire still with the ball. Bricado goes down. Brookshire with the left foot. One hops it to Ward. So Brookshire made a move. Mercado went down, and Ward easy save, and the ball bounced out to midfield. There's Podvinsky. Podvinsky fighting for it. Podvinsky gets a foot on it, taps it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tips it out to Wolfgang. Wolfgang on the left side, back in. And it's sent back out. Here comes Silverlake. Silverlake clears again. Silverlake around Sally. Back to the middle, looking for Brookshire. She's not there. Here's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looks up, looking for Freely. There's Freely. Freely in the middle. Freely looks out for Podvinsky, and it's cleared. Well cleared. Ball gets passed. So it's going to be Wolfgang. Yeah, Wolfgang clears it up. Ball got past Mercado. A little bit of a challenge there by Kowalczyk, but Wolfgang's able to clear it out. Here we go. Ball thrown in. Sally's there to intercept. There's Podvinsky. Podvinsky sends it forward looking for Fitzgerald. Headed in by Silverlake. Ball bounces out on the outside, and it's going to be a Silverlake throw. Silverlake in the back in midfield. Looking for, they do like to go to number 18. And here comes Freely on the outside. Freely just, runs out of space. Made a nice move to get around and was able to do it, but just ran out of real estate. Luisi's there. Luisi fighting for it. Silverlake sends it in. Ball goes into the middle. There's Sally gets a piece of it. There's Burke. Burke fights in the middle. Ball gets cleared to the left side, and that's going to roll out, and it's going to be a Holliston red throw. We're about the 33-minute mark here in the first half with a 1-1 tie on 2 penalty kicks early on. Mercado throws the ball in. Ball bounces off the head of, that's number 19, Rachel Ryan. Mercado's going to do it again. Throw in. Looking for Freely. Luisi's there. Luisi challenged. She gets a foot on it, but she's going to put it out, and it's going to be a Silverlake throw. Ball on the outside. Luisi's there to challenge. Now Podvinsky's there to challenge. Doubled by Wolfgang. Podvinsky comes away with it. Podvinsky gets it taken off her, and Wolfgang takes it off her. Luisi steps in. Ball gets popped forward. Mercado's there. Kowalczyk's there. She plays back. Ball in the center. Bounced out to the outside. That's Kylie Mayer in the middle. Ball gets forward looking. And here comes Holliston on the counter. Here comes Wolfgang. Wolfgang in space. Wolfgang tries to get the ball forward, looking for Fitzgerald. She might have been offside. Wolfgang gets a head on it. Still battling for it on the outside, but Silverlake controls. Challenge. There's a challenge there by Wolfgang. Yeah, and she gets the call. So Wolfgang on the challenge, and it's going to be a Holliston free kick at about the 35-minute mark. Here comes Mercado. Mercado's going to try and launch this one in again, and the ball's in. A little short. Luisi's there. Wolfgang with a turn. Left foot, it bounces out off the keeper's hands. But she's able to come down and corral it after it rolls out a bit. Wolfgang with a nice turn with the left foot. She did get some velocity on that ball, but the keeper was there. Sally steps in. Ball bounces out. Cleared. There's Podvinsky to challenge, but it's going to be a Holliston throw. Here we go. Caroline Rose Sally throwing it in. Looking for Hannah Wolfgang. And ball goes out again. We'll do it again. Time winding down here in the first half. Sally, strong throw in and strong throw out. So now it's going to be a Silver Lake throw. There's your throw. Fitzgerald's there. There's Luisi. Luisi pops to Fitzgerald. She gets a head on it. Ball bounces back to a Silver Lake defender. She clears it. She's got Kowalczyk up front. And there's Wolfgang. Wolfgang looking for Freely. Freely can't get there. Ball gets sent forward. There's Bricado. Ball bounces off her, and it's a foot race with Brookshire and Bricado. Brookshire and Bricado are going to be battling. Silver Lake throw. Ball gets sent in. Ball in the middle. Bricado's there to head it out. Burke clears it to Luisi. Luisi looking for Podvinsky on the outside. Podvinsky back in the center. Podvinsky sends the ball forward. She's got a through ball. She's got Freely. Freely in a race. Freely in a foot race. Keeper comes out. Freely's still there. Freely still got it in. Nice play. Gets it back to Luisi. Luisi looks. Luisi on the right side tries to tap it back to Freely. Gets intercepted. And it was Megan Podvinsky with a nice play. A good ball through, and Gwen Freely was running as hard as she could. Ball thrown in, get some bouncing, and it's going to be the whistle's going to be a Silver Lake free. All right, Silver Lake free. Ball up to the middle. There's Luisi. Luisi's got Freely. Freely looks in. She looks over her shoulder. And ball comes out. That's going to be it's off her foot. It's going to be a Silver Lake throw. Throw in. Luisi gets a head on it. Freely gets pushed. Contact there. Whistle goes Holliston's way, and now it's going to be another free kick by Sydney Bricado at just about the 38-minute mark as time winds down here at the end of the first half. So Bricado, good opportunity here just at the 32-yard line. Ball in. She's looking up. Luisi's there. Ball pops up high. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang pops it up. Defender. Luisi fights. Burke gets a piece of it. Sally, she pops it back towards the center, towards Luisi, back forward. There's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is as offsides as you'll ever see anybody. And that wasn't her fault. She was that ball got sent in inadvertently. Fitzgerald was battling for it. Everybody was in. So she gets caught off sides, and it's going to be Silver Lake sending it out. Kendall Healy sends it forward. Silver Lake controls. Bricado fights. Here comes Silver Lake in the middle. Step in by Sally. She does a nice job of clearing it. Ball gets sent down the right side, and there's Bricado to clean it up. She keeps it in. Sally again. Podvinsky, nope, she can't get a hold of it, but there's Luisi. Luisi seems like she's everywhere today. Mia Luisi sends the ball forward. Freely, she's onside. Freely uncontested. Freely in front of the net. Sends the ball across, and there's nobody there. There's nobody there. Oh. Freely on. She didn't have a great angle to take a shot. She elects to send it across, and there's nobody there. Stuffed by Podvinsky. Another great ball by Megan Podvinsky, by Mia Luisi. Ball forward. Ball in, and there's Hannah Wolfgang fighting for it. Ball gets popped forward. Here comes Silver Lake on the counter. Mia Wolfgang says, we're going to reset. Silver Lake with a quick throw. It's not as quick as they'd like it. Ball comes in. There's Kowalczyk. And there's Podvinsky. Podvinsky's got it. And that's it. That's the end of the first half. So at the end of the first half here at Comedian Field, your Holliston Panthers are tied with the Silver Lake Lakers by a score of 1-1. We'll be right back after this short halftime break on Holliston Cable Access TV. Let's go Panthers. And we're back at the start of the second half here at Comedian Field. Holliston versus Silver Lake at this tie score of 1-1. Again, I'm John Drohan with Owen Radcliffe. And as action starts early, Luisi makes a move forward, but here's Wolfgang. Wolfgang looking forward. She's looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is offside. So Holliston with an early push at the beginning of the second half. And to no avail as Fitzgerald is offsides. But Mia Wolfgang coming out strong and that good looking ball in. And here we go. Ball out to midfield. Burke racing. Burke challenging. Burke comes away with it. Burke gets a piece of it. Looking for Freely on the outside. Holliston attacking from my right to left. And there's Wolfgang to step in. She gets a piece of it. Silver Lake controls, plays back. Silver Lake changing fields on the outside. That's a number 7. That's Kylie Mayer. And there's Burke in the middle. Burke looking for Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky gets a piece. She can't get a hold of it. Wolfgang challenges, and it goes off her foot. It's going to be a Silver Lake throw. Throw down the right side. There's a collision, and it looks like it's going to be, it's going to be a whistle on Silver Lake. Like Ellie Burke got hit, looked like by Shea Kelleher, and it's going to be a Holliston free kick. Here's City Mercado. Mercado up, sends it forward, looks in. Pudvinsky gets a head on. She taps it back, and it's going to one-hop to the keeper. Pudvinsky taps it off the top of her head, looking backwards, see if there's somebody there who could get a touch on it, but nothing. Ball comes out to midfield. Luisi sends it forward with her head. Popped up. Luisi again. No contact there. And ball plays out. And Silver Lake controls, playing it up there left side. Burke steps in. She can't control. Luisi turns it back. Ball stays on the right now on the Holliston's right side. Here comes Freely. She's challenging. Ball gets tapped out. It's going to be a Holliston throw. Here comes Sidney Mercado to make that throw. Mercado. Short throw to Luisi. Luisi pops it forward, tries to turn it, and Luisi earns the corner. So it's going to be a Holliston corner. Megan Pudvinsky is going to take the corner. So keep an eye on number 12, Megan Pudvinsky. Maggie Fitzgerald is going to take the corner. Keep an eye on number 12, Megan Pudvinsky, coming in. Fitzgerald ball in. Right to the keeper. Nice save. Easy save. Not able to get it over her head. And the ball plays out. Out to midfield. To Luisi's feet. Luisi's head. Fitzgerald watching. Mercado's there. Burke's there. And ball forward. There's a foot race with Wolfgang. Wolfgang goes down. No whistle. There's Kowalczyk with the ball. Kowalczyk sends the ball across. There's nobody there. Ball stays in. Ball comes back across. And there's a whistle. Yep, ball went out across the end line. So Silver Lake's Kowalczyk. Silver Lake's Taylor Kowalczyk sends the ball. And it's going to be a goal kick by Mary Kate Ward. She's going to take a big run at this one. It's like a kickoff. And ball goes low liner out to about the 40. Controlled by Silver Lake, but Gwen Freely has something to say about that, and she comes away with it. Here comes Freely up the right side. Freely in traffic. Freely around another defender. Freely still with the ball on the right side. Freely ball in. Nice ball in. And looked like it was... she was looking for Maggie Fitzgerald, but the ball cleared a little bit to the right and right to the keeper. We're going to have a Silver Lake goal kick. And it's out to the right side. Silver Lake controls. There's Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky intercepts. Pudvinsky still has the ball. Pudvinsky still comes away with it. Double team. Challenging in the end. And looks like it's going to be a Silver Lake throw. Yep. Silver Lake throw. Throw up the right side. Burke's there. Luisi plays back to Bricado. Bricado doesn't get a clean touch on it and bounces up, and it fights out, and it's going to be a Silver Lake throw. Throw in. Wow, Hannah Wolfgang gets a nice touch on that ball, sends it back forward, and Fitzgerald's there to stuff it, but it goes out of bounds. Wolfgang made a nice play on that ball. Dunphy throws in to Kendall Healy. Kendall Healy sends it up forward. There's Burke. Burke with speed. Burke looks back, plays back to Bricado. Bricado brings it in. Bricado looking in the middle. Bricado looking for somebody. Can't find Luisi, and the ball gets cleared out by Silver Lake. Gets tapped back to Alyssa Bricado. And here's Bricado. Bricado loses the ball. And here comes Silver Lake on the attack. Silver Lake on their left side. That's Brookshire. Brookshire looking, trying to get around Bricado, can't do it. And the ball hits off Bricado's foot, but Alyssa Bricado keeps it. And it looks like the ball bounced, and it looks like it's going to be a Silver Lake corner. Sydney Bricado made a nice play on there. Calista Brookshire, she's a strong player, but Sydney Bricado hung tough and just deflected off, and now it's going to be a Silver Lake corner. From the Silver Lake left side, ball up, outside, popped up in the air, and the ball clears out to the outside. Silver Lake still controls. They send it in forward. Sally, she gets a piece of it. Ball pops again, and there's Wolfgang. Hannah Wolfgang knocks it out, and they're going to reset, but it's going to be a Silver Lake throw. Silver Lake throwing from their right side. Ball in. Pudvinsky challenges. Sally challenges. Ball still in. And no, it's going to go out, and that's going to be a Holliston goal kick. It's going to be Mary Kate Ward kicking that ball out. Again, taking a strong running kick. And she sends it out to almost to midfield. There's Mia Wolfgang there. Sorry, that's Hannah Wolfgang. Sorry, her sister Hannah. Hannah Wolfgang, slide tackle. She sends the ball forward. Sally's there with Alyssa Bricado. Bricado and Sally on the double. Bricado, Sally on the double, and it's going to be a throw-in, right? Didn't go past the flag. It's going to be a throw-in for Silver Lake. Throw in, short throw, right by the corner. Tries to turn, and it's going to stay Silver Lake's ball. Short throw in, Pudvinsky's there. Pudvinsky intercepts. Pudvinsky comes away with it. She taps it forward, and Pudvinsky goes down hard, and it's going to be a Holliston kick. She's okay. She gets up. Holliston free kick. Here we go. Always wondered about the. Here we go. Bricado comes out, sends the ball over the head of Hannah Wolfgang. There's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald in traffic. Fitzgerald to Freely. Freely in front of the net. Oh! Freely in front of that. Fitzgerald. A nice ball to Freely. Freely had 2 touches in front of that net and sends the ball just right into the keeper. Oh, that was a great opportunity there. Ball bounces out to midfield over the head of Mia Luisi. And down at the right side, Bricado and Brookshire battling again. There's Wolfgang to clear it out. Ball goes out. It's going to be a Holliston throw. That was a nice play. It was a nice play by Maggie Fitzgerald to get position. Good look in to Gwen Freely. Gwen Freely had a pretty good look at the goal and just couldn't get it past the keeper. Ball gets thrown in to Freely. Freely gets it taken off her, and there's Brookshire. Brookshire coming up into the center. Brookshire in space, sends the ball forward. Oh, no. Ball comes out. Mary Kate Ward is there to make a sliding save. Number 15, Shay Kelleher was there. Mary Kate Ward came out of the goal, made a sliding save. Great play by Mary Kate Ward. Ward clears it well over midfield. Looking for Freely. Things are starting to get interesting here now at the 50-minute mark. And there's Freely on the outside. Freely racing. Freely still has it. Freely still has it on the right side. She makes a nice move, gets past it in defender. Luisi's there. Luisi with a shot. Luisi on a tough angle, had a good shot. Keeper was there. She clears it out. And there's Brookshire. Brookshire sends it forward. Silver Lake with the ball again. Silver Lake in the middle. Silver Lake on their half. Pressure by Holliston now, and then they clear it to the other side. Ball in. There's Ellie Burke. Ellie Burke intercepts. Burke's there, gets it taken off her. We have a player down. And we have a player down in the field. And we have Burke goes down. Play still goes on. Still have a player down. And they still play. Shot, one hopper to Mary Kate Ward. Silver Lake shot. Ball clears out to midfield. Well over midfield. Here comes Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald in traffic. Here comes Silver Lake. Ball comes forward. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang intercepts. She's looking for Fitzgerald. Now that ball comes forward. Sally in contact. There's Hannah Wolfgang, and there's Pudvinsky. Got a whistle. We got a yellow card. We have a yellow card, and that means we have 2 players coming off. So I think there were 2 yellow cards issued. So Caroline Sally for Holliston got a yellow card. I think there was some kind of altercation. We didn't see that. And here comes Ava Bergloff on for Holliston. Yeah, that was Sally that was called for the penalty. So, no, there wasn't 2 yellow cards at all. So it's going to be a free kick. Callista Brookshire is going to take the free kick for Silver Lake. Might have been a high kick that Sally got called for. We'll have to see that on the replay. So Silver Lake with a free kick at just about the 25-yard line at the 52-minute mark. This is Callista Brookshire. And the kick. Ball up. Low bouncer. Ward's there, able to scoop it up like a third baseman. So no damage done. And Ward sends it way out. Bounces towards the goal. There's trouble. There's Fitzgerald's there one time. Oh, Fitzgerald couldn't get a piece of it. A crazy opportunity for Holliston as the Silver Lake, Kendall Healy misplayed that ball. Ball bounces. Fitzgerald was there in stride, but couldn't connect. Here comes Hannah Wolfgang on the left side. Wolfgang tries to pop it through 2 defenders. There's Healy, but there's Burke. Burke's there. Burke has Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets it taken off her, and it's out to midfield. Ball through. Mercado looks in. Ball pops out to midfield. Luisi's there. Pudvinsky's there. And here comes, and there's Bergloff. Bergloff is playing in the back now. Bergloff does a good job of keeping that ball out, and there's Bergloff chasing. Mercado. Luisi. Fitzgerald's there. Fitzgerald just able to get a touch. Can't handle it. And here comes Silver Lake to Burke. Burke head looking for, there's Bergloff. Bergloff tries to turn. She goes down, and there's going to be a whistle. Bergloff tries to turn. She gets hit in the air, and she goes down, so it's going to be a Holliston free kick. At the 54-minute mark, still have a 1-1 still 1-1 draw here at Comedian Field. Some really, really good scoring opportunities for both sides here in the second half, but Nothing. Looks like we have an injury right now. Hannah Wolfgang's coming off. So as we do some substitutions, Hannah Wolfgang's going to look at it. And here comes Caroline Rose Sally. She comes back in on the back. She'll be playing her normal position as left back. All right, Bricado is going to take the free kick. And the ball's up. Ball goes into the center. Ellie Burke's there. She can't handle it. And here comes Silver Lake. Silver Lake at midfield. Silver Lake up their left side. Silver Lake brings it in. Bricado's there. Bricado intercepts, heads the ball, gets it to her feet, sends a long ball forward. There's Luisi. She's able to handle it. Burke's there. Header, bounce over her head. There's Burke again. There's Bergloff to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald with a touch looking for Podvinsky on the outside. Podvinsky can't handle it. The ball goes out, but it's going to be Holliston's throw. It's going to win off a Silver Lake defender. Here comes Sally. Sally, long throw over the head into the corner, looking for Fitzgerald. Ball popped up. Podvinsky gets a head on it. Pass Burke. Silver Lake controls out to midfield. Bricado fights for it, and there's Brookshire. Silver Lake's Brookshire's on the left side. Brookshire sends the ball forward. Ball bounces. Ball bounces. Sally's fighting for it. Sally's fighting for it again. She gets a whistle, and it's going to be a Silver Lake free kick right there. Sally had remember, Sally already has a yellow card. Needs to be careful. All right, looks like we have another free kick for Silver Lake. It'll be Brookshire. Brookshire at the 55-minute mark. Ball gets sent up and over there. Carrie Kate Ward with a one-handed save. That ball was dead on. Headed for glory, and Ward gets a hand on it, pushes it up over the crossbar, and a great save. Brookshire hammered it. But Ward was there. So over the crossbar, it's going to be a Silver Lake corner. Here we go again. Ball high in the air. Podvinsky gets a head on it. Burke gets a head on it. Fitzgerald's there. Fitzgerald's able to clear it and allow everybody to reset. And here's the throw. Ball goes in traffic. Bergloff's there. 3 Holliston vendors. Sally sends it. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a Silver Lake throw again in Holliston territory. So a great scoring opportunity there for Silver Lake. And Mary Kate Ward comes through with a great save. Ball comes out. Here's Silver Lake in space. Silver Lake past the middle. She sends forward. Freely's there to get a piece of it. Alyssa Bricado's there around her, but Bricado retains position, still keeps it. Alyssa Bricado, good job of holding position, gets the whistle. Holliston free. Her sister's going to take it. Here comes Sydney Bricado. Ball up. Skips over midfield to Luisi's feet. Luisi on the right side. Luisi turns. Luisi pushing. Luisi pushing up the right side. Still a push up the right side. And Luisi goes down. And another whistle, and it's going to be a Holliston free kick from about the 15-yard line, or just about the 19-yard line here, way on the outside. So here's Bricado. Watch number 12, Megan Podvinsky, trying to sneak in on the left side. And there it is. The ball's in. High ball, and it just clears the goal. Bricado was shooting for goal on that and just hit it a little bit too hard and too high. Wolfgang comes back into the game. Hannah Wolfgang comes back in the game, and Fitzgerald's going to take a break. So up front we have Podvinsky, Bergloff, and Freely. And attacking we have, the ball comes out. There's Podvinsky. Podvinsky, too hard a touch. Sliding save by the keeper. She's okay. Podvinsky tapped it too hard. Podvinsky almost had a play on that. Ball high, kick over midfield. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang, again, gets a head on it. There's Burke. Burke sends it. Here comes Luisi. Luisi turns. Ball gets sent back forward. Wolfgang to Mercado. Mercado on the outside. Mercado sends the ball up. Not bad play. There's Luisi. Luisi inside. Luisi looking for Burke. Can't get it to her. Silver Lake retains control. Ball comes back. There's Burke. Burke intercepts. Ball back forward. Mercado's there. Now long ball forward. Wolfgang's there, and then Alyssa Mercado's able to pop that up. Over the head of Luisi, and goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Silver Lake throw. We're almost at the 60-minute mark here. Score still tied at 1-1. And there's a whistle. And is it a throwing violation? Be an equipment issue. And here we go. Mercado has Freely. Freely's on the outside. She still has it in. Tries to push it back to Mercado. And Burke comes away with it. Burke to Bergloff. Bergloff keeps it. Bergloff taps back to Freely. And that ball goes out of bounds. Freely can't get to it. Throw in. Luisi gets a head on it. There's Freely. Burke sends the ball high and forward up the right side. Bergloff chasing. Ball bounces. Bergloff in the battle. Luisi comes down with it. She can't keep it. Here comes Silver Lake. Sends the ball way forward, looking up the left side. And Alyssa Mercado's there. She handles it, but then she gets stuffed. Ball thrown in. And it's going to be a Silver Lake throw. Strong throw over the head of Mercado. Wolfgang's there. Here's Burke. Burke still has it. Nope, but Burke gets it taken off her, and now it's sent down into the corner. And Mary Kate Ward is going to watch that one roll over the end line. It's going to be a Holliston goal kick. Mary Kate Ward to kick it out. Ward. Low liner, looking for Luisi. Silver Lake controls. And they battle on the outside. Sally battles. Ball goes out. It's going to be Silver Lake's ball. A couple of substitutions coming in. For Silver Lake on the Silver Lake throw. And here we go. Ball up off Caroline Sally's head. She bounces it up. Here comes Podvinsky. She comes down with that after a lot of contact. She stays with it and turns it over. It's going to be a Silver Lake throw. Silver Lake throwing the ball in. And they keep it. Send it long ball forward. Alyssa Mercado's there. Here they come. Silver Lake retains control. She's in front of it, and ball goes out. And I think, yeah, that's going to be a turnover. And it's going to be a Holliston throw. Caroline Sally throws it along on the side, looking for Bergloff. Bergloff gets a handle, but can't handle it, and here it gets sent back. And now back in the middle, there's Wolfgang's there, and here's Luisi. Luisi in midfield. Luisi running. Luisi running, pushes it to the outside to Freely. Freely on the outside. She gets it taken off her, but Silver Lake can't handle it, and looks like it's going to be Holliston throw. Mercado Looking for Luisi. Luisi turns on the outside. And, yeah, it's going to be a goal kick. It's off of her foot. Ball rolls out. Here we go. Approaching the 64-minute mark. And here's the kick out by the Silver Lake keeper. Oh, and she passes short. Looks to the outside. Pressure by Pudvinsky. Get around her. Pressure by Bergloff. Get around her. But then here's Wolfgang. There's Burke in the middle. Burke has Wolfgang. Wolfgang turns, gets it taken off her. Sally sends it forward, looking for Freely. She can't get there. Ball is on the outside. Silver Lake on their left side. Mercado challenging. Ball gets passed now back over to the right side. Silver Lake coming up there, right side. Pudvinsky challenges. They're going to reverse again. Pressure up front. Pudvinsky and Bergloff applying pressure. And there's Wolfgang tries to step in, but there's Mercado. Mercado can't get a handle on it. And we have, I think we have a, yeah, we have contact, whistle, and a free kick. Quick free kick ball gets sent forward. Luisi's there. Ball gets popped up forward towards Mercado. Mercado pushes out with her head. Has Freely. Freely keeps it in. Freely's able to control it. No, she's not. And it's going to be Silver Lake throw as we, at the 65-minute mark. Ball in. Past them and racing the corner. There's Mercado, tries to shield, and she's able to do so. It's going to retain the throw, and it's going to be a Holliston ball. Actually, it's going to whistle. It's going to be a Holliston free. Here comes Mercado. And high ball forward over the head of Hannah Wolfgang, and they call a push. Looks like a push there, so we'll do that again. That's from about midfield. All right, Sydney Mercado is going to take the free. And directly at midfield. Allison lines up, and ball goes forward. Low, skips back. There's Luisi. There's Luisi. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang and Freely get tangled up together. It looks like Wolfgang was going to take a swipe at it, but Freely was there to stuff her, and you can't blame either of them. Everybody's aggressive going to the ball. Ava Bergloff comes off, and Maggie Fitzgerald comes back in. And there's Mercado over the head of Freely. Ball goes out. We'll do it again. Mercado to Wolfgang, or sorry, to Luisi. Fitzgerald gets a touch. Nothing. And we're going to do it again. Here comes Sydney Mercado with the throw. Mercado to Freely. Freely fights for it, and she keeps it. Freely, quick throw in, looking for Luisi. And the ball bounces out, and it's going to be a Holliston corner. I think Freely may have thrown that at the Silver Lake player in order to earn the corner. Not a bad strategy, and she got it. So Maggie Fitzgerald's going to take the corner. Again, keep an eye on number 12 coming from the left side. Fitzgerald is up. Doesn't get all of it. And Silver Lake clears, and Silver Lake on the counter. Here comes Brookshire. Brookshire up the left side, looks in the middle. Brookshire back to the outside. Here comes Brookshire, and Mercado race to it. And as Mercado gets to it, oh, sorry, that was Wolfgang. That was Mia Wolfgang that gets to it. Here comes Silver Lake still on the attack, but Hannah Wolfgang has something to say about that and pushed it back. Again, Wolfgang. Wolfgang on the outside. Wolfgang on the left side. Still keeps it in. They blew it. Wolfgang doesn't like the call, but I think it was the right call. Looks like it went out from here. Ball comes in. Send it forward. Silver Lake forward. Alyssa Mercado intercepts. Steps through. Fitzgerald's there. She gets pushed. And she gets the whistle. A lot of whistles. starting to really cool off, not in the sun here. As we see some of the fans are getting a little chilly, trying to stay warm. Mercado from midfield sends it forward. Silver Lake header. Again, Silver Lake header. And ball up on the left side. Back to the middle. Here comes Brookshire in the middle. Ball gets taken off her. Silver Lake plays back. Silver Lake on their right side. Ball forward. There's Mercado to Luisi. Luisi turns. She's got Wolfgang. Wolfgang turns. Wolfgang looks. Wolfgang's got Podvinsky on the outside. Podvinsky in traffic. Podvinsky on the outside still. Podvinsky loses the ball, and it gets cleared out by Silver Lake, but it's going to be a Holliston throw. Sally with the throw. Sally, long throw into the middle looking for Fitzgerald. She can't get a piece of it. Ball gets bounced out. And Silver Lake, here they come on the counter. Burke's there to challenge. Ball long forward. And it's a race between Wolfgang, and Wolfgang clears it so everybody can reset. Not many people beat Mia Wolfgang in a foot race. And once again, she proves herself as probably the fastest kid on the field. All right. Silver Lake throw in. Ball pops up. Mercado is fighting for it. Mercado trying to keep position, and she does. And nope, she doesn't. It's going to be Silver Lake throw. At the just past the 70-minute mark here. Still tied 1-1. Two early scores, and it's been a grudge match back and forth for the last 60 minutes. Silver Lake plays out to midfield, and ball comes forward. There's Brookshire's there. Brookshire gets a touch, pokes it, but Ward's there. Ward's there to make an easy save, and she's going to get everybody reset, and now she sends it out well over midfield. She's looking for Fitzgerald. It bounces and doesn't get it clear. There's Luisi's there to stuff it, but then Silver Lake sends it back forward. Mercado, Sally. There's a handball called, so it's going to be a handball on Holliston. I think it was Alyssa Mercado who might have hit her hand. So now it's going to be a free kick from just about the 39-yard line. Silver Lake free kick, 39-yard line, center field at the 71-minute mark. Ball in. High kick over the head of the line. Mary Kate Ward is there. Right to her. She scoops it up. And she launches it out to midfield. Here's the ball over the head of Podvinsky. Podvinsky races. Ball down. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang looks, tries to put the ball through, but that's cleared by Taylor. Sally. Quick throw in. Looking for Fitzgerald. Over the head of Wolfgang. Wolfgang, no whistle. Ball, two players go down, and then they play. There's Mercado, sends it forward, has Podvinsky. Podvinsky gets it taken off her, but she takes it right back. Podvinsky still can't get away. And Podvinsky gets a whistle. I think he was tripping. So it's going to be a Holliston free kick. And once again, Sydney Mercado. She must be getting tired. Foot must hurt. She's kicking the ball so much. She must have 15 free kicks. So Sydney Mercado on the Holliston left-hand side. And the only issue here is that this keeper is looking directly into the sun. So the sun is tough to see. So this could be a factor. Mercado sends the ball up. It's a little bit short, but just over the line, and it's in traffic. It's cleared out. Wolfgang tries to come up and keep it, but here comes Silver Lake on the counter. Silver Lake sends the ball forward. And they just no control. Brookshire tried to get it through but couldn't, and they turn it over. It's going to be a Holliston throw coming back the other way. So as I understand the regulation in the playoffs, if we have a tie game at the end of regulation, I believe we have 20 minutes of extra time, and after that, they go to penalty kicks if the game is still tied. So it's a 20-minute free play. It's not sudden death, as I understand it, but we'll get clarification on that. So as the ball plays in, Silver Lake on the attack. Mercado, she gets stuffed. And the ball comes through. And it's going to be a Holliston free kick, it looks like. Yep. Holliston free kick on the Silver Lake foul. Mercado again. So Holliston has 6 seniors on this team. This could be their last game, depending on the outcome. So you see the seniors are playing particularly hard. All right, there's the ball in. Mercado clears it out to, and Fitzgerald in pursuit. She can't get there. There's Luisi. Luisi can't control it. Ball popped up to her. Burke's there. Here comes Wolfgang. Wolfgang on the left side. Wolfgang on the left side. Wolfgang still with the ball. Wolfgang forward to Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky on the outside. One time across. Fitzgerald's there and just doesn't. Oh, no. Wolfgang with Pudvinsky with a great play. Gets a one-touch across. Fitzgerald was there, and they couldn't convert. What a great opportunity there. Keeper was out. Pudvinsky was. That all started with Hannah Wolfgang making a great run, putting a great ball through. Megan Pudvinsky gets a step. One touches it across the net. Holliston has 2 players there, and nobody could connect. Ball comes out. Wolfgang challenging. Pudvinsky again. Here comes Pudvinsky on the left side again. Pudvinsky across. It's cleared, but popped up. Turned around. There's Sally. Sally sends it back forward looking for what's Wolfgang. Wolfgang on the left side. Wolfgang makes a move. Still has it. Wolfgang keeps it but loses it. Silver Lake comes away. Silver Lake sends the ball forward. Mercado's there. Sydney Mercado sends the ball forward. It's bounced off Silver Lake's, and the ball comes out again. There's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets a piece of it. Fitzgerald. Holliston with a crazy scoring opportunity. So we're at the 75th minute now. Coming close to the end of regulation. Ball pops up at the midfield, now coming up the left side of Silver Lake. Silver Lake trying to stay. Mercado steps in. Bristado steps in, and she's able to take it off. There's Freely. Freely keeps it. Freely still with the ball in. Still on the outside. The ball comes out. Nice play by Sydney Mercado. Good hustle, and Gwen Freely there to make a play. All right, Sydney Mercado with the throw. Oh, no, it's a foul. Sorry, another free kick. Mercado is going to have to ice that foot down after this game. Mercado from the 27-yard line. Ball in. Long ball in. Not bad. But cleared out by Silver Lake. And here they come again. Mercado steps back. Has Wolfgang. Wolfgang in the middle. She turns into 3 Silver Lake players. And Mercado with the step. Silver Lake player. Brookshire goes down, and it's going to be Silver Lake free with under 5 minutes to play in regulation. Still tied at 1-1. Ball comes long ball in off the head of Mia Luisi. Bounces out to Freely. Freely sends it, but then now Silver Lake controls. Silver Lake control. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang controls. Wolfgang in the center. Wolfgang looking. Wolfgang puts the ball through looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's not there. Bounces off her. Freely challenging, and it's going to be a Holliston ball as the ball rolls out on the side. Mercado with the throw. Throw in. Bounces off the head of Luisi. Luisi still has it. Luisi looks in. Luisi goes down. Burke from distance. Pudvinsky tries to get a piece of it and clears well to the left. Burke had a look. She could have hit one. Pudvinsky almost got a piece of it as well up in front of the net. But it's going to be a goal kick. Here comes Silver Lake. Under 5 to play. They play short. Clear it up the outside. There's Wolfgang. She can't come down with it. It's going to be Silver Lake's throw. Here we go. Ball gets thrown in, bounce off Silver Lake head. High. Podvinsky's there. She can't keep it. She tries to fight to get it back, but it goes out. And Podvinsky, there's another whistle. There's a Holliston free kick. Another one. Another one for Mercado. So this one is about at the 38-yard line. Again, kicking, looking right into the sun. Ball comes up high. Fitzgerald's there. It bounces up high, straight up. There's Freely's there, and the ball, just bounces past the goal. Freely was there. She got a leg or a knee or some body on it, and the ball hopped and just bounced past the post, and it's going to be a Holliston corner. And Holliston gets a corner here. So it's going to be Mercado is going to take this corner from the right side. Again, everybody on the other end's looking into the sun. Mercado, ball up, strong kick in. Podvinsky comes in with a head. Can't connect. Ball goes out. So Holliston banging on the door here in the closing minutes of regulation. Free kick out. Silver Lake. Ball bounces. Cleared through. Here comes Silver Lake on the outside. And that's it. That's the end of regulation. So we're going to get clarification on the rule. He'll be right back after a short break. So we're about to start the first overtime period. The rule, has been described to me, is we will play up to 2 10-minute periods of overtime. First score wins. So 2 sudden death periods. And if they are still tied at the end of the second 10-minute period, then the game will be decided with penalty kicks. So after 2 early penalty kick goals, here comes Holliston. And Silver Lake tied at 1. Holliston retains, and here we go. Freely with the ball on the right side. They've changed directions now. So Freely, Holliston coming back their way. Freely again. Here's Luisi. Luisi comes in. Luisi in traffic early. Ball comes out, and it's going to be a Holliston corner. So Holliston earns a corner early. Sidney Mercado is going to take the corner. In the first overtime period here, tied 1-1. First scorer to win wins the game. Mercado, ball up. Ball's up. There's Podvinsky. She gets her head on it, but can't get it to go straight. Ball bounces out. Fitzgerald bounces the ball in to Podvinsky's feet. She can't contain. Another good scoring opportunity there for Holliston. Is an excellent shot in by Sidney Mercado. So things are getting everybody on edge here. Silver Lake clears out. Ball out to about the 40. Bounces. Hannah Wolfgang. She pops it forward looking for Luisi. Silver Lake sends it long and forward. Alyssa Mercado can't get ahead. There's Brookshire on the outside. She keeps it. Brookshire again trying to get it past Mercado, but she can't. Mercado's too strong. Mercado retains it. She keeps it out. Yep. It's going to be a red throw. Sidney Mercado make a nice play using some good body position to keep control of that ball and earn the throw in. Mercado looking for Luisi. There's Luisi. She gets a ball bounce, but it's going to be, we'll do that again. Here comes Mercado with the throw. Mercado to Luisi. He bounces it back looking for Freely. Freely gets a shoulder on it. That bounces off, and it's going to be a turnover Silver Lake throw. Throw in. Luisi. Luisi sends the ball forward. Fitzgerald's there. Freely lets it go out, and it's going to be a Holliston throw. Mercado to Freely. Comes down with it into traffic. And we're going to do it again. One of those 15-yard penalties. 1st and 10. Throw into Luisi. She keeps it. Luisi gets around, gets a ball across, and earns a corner. Or no, she does not. What am I talking about? She's not earning a corner.
She was out of bounds. She kicked it back.
Got clarification from our technical squad that she was out of bounds when she kicked it back. It's tough to see because I'm looking through 15 windows and several fans. Goal kick out. Short kick. They like that short kick up on that left side or their right side when they play out. But Putvinsky's there, but she can't keep it. Quick throw in. Luisi blows that up. No whistle. And oh yeah, there is a whistle. So Luisi gets good position. Absorbs the contact, and it's going to be a Holliston free kick. We're 4 minutes into the first overtime period. Mercado has Fitzgerald. Cleared out. Over the head. There's Wolfgang to Burke. Wolfgang forward to Freely. Freely in front of the net. Freely shoots. Oh, and save! Freely sends a low liner. Keeper makes a diving save across to save the game. Great scoring opportunity there. Freely had a good look, had a nice run in, hit it hard. Keeper was just there. Oh. Holliston gets a whistle, and here comes a free kick for Sydney Mercado. Just before midfield. Mercado sends the ball in. High kick in, looking for Luis. She gets a touch. There's Fitzgerald. And we got a hand. Looks like a handball called. Might have hit Fitzgerald's arm. Maggie Fitzgerald. She too is a senior. And free kick out. Silver Lake tries to control it. And they do. They send it long forward, but it's going to roll out. Be a Holliston goal kick. Mary Kay Ward, remember earlier on, Mary Kay Ward had a great save, could possibly have saved this game on a free kick. There's a ball out. Hannah Wolfgang gets a head on it. Luisi's there. No whistle there. Sally goes down. Gets cleared out. It's going to be Silver Lake ball. Silver Lake throw. 6 minutes into the overtime period. And ball in. Played back. Played back again. Turn. Long ball in. It bounces. Wolfgang's there. Silver Lake can't get a clean hit on it. Ball bounces again. Shot. High pop-up. Ward's there to catch it. Ward to clear it out. Ward over midfield. Fitzgerald. Putvinsky's there. We have a Silver Lake player goes down, and it's going to be a whistle on Holliston. It's going to be coming back the other way. 7 minute mark. 7 minutes into the overtime period. Still tied. As a reminder, in the overtime period, first team to score wins the game. Sudden death. Putvinsky on the outside looking for Fitzgerald. She's got Freely. Freely with a touch. Freely keeps it. Freely racing. She loses it. The ball goes out, but it's going to be a Holliston throw. Mercado. Back to Freely. Freely pops it up. Looking for Luisi. Luisi with a header. Pops it over to the defender. Fitzgerald's looking for Fitzgerald. She's not there. It's going to be another Holliston throw. Here we go again. Sydney Mercado with the throw. Throw in. Luisi pops it high. Ball popped up again. There's Burke. Burke almost gets a head on it. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang keeps it looking. Wolfgang got Luisi, and she's offside. Yeah, Luisi was a little bit too open, and the reason she was is because she was in an offside position. Good job by Hannah Wolfgang to find her, but offside. Holliston been called for several offsides today. They're at the 2-minute mark. Ball pops up, popped forward by Mia Luisi, but it goes out. It's going to be a Silver Lake throw. Luisi again. She'll do it again. Ball in. Wolfgang gets a piece of it. Mercado pops it up, looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's there. There's Luisi. Luisi looking for Fitzgerald, looking for Freely. Luisi tries to muscle through. Luisi gets a piece. Luisi comes away with it, sends the ball across. And looks like it's going to be a Holliston corner. Nice play by Mia Luisi to come away with that ball. Got a good cross. And there was finishers there. So it's going to be a Holliston corner. It's going to be Sydney Mercado. Here it is. Mercado. Under 2 minutes to play in the overtime. Ball's up. Mercado is aiming for goal at that point. Gets cleared up, and Mercado's there to intercept. Mercado stuffed. Cleared way out. Silver Lake plays. There's Sally. She steps in and stuffs it. There's Pudvinsky. She tries to get position. She does. She's able to keep it, and looks like that ball's going to go, yeah, that's going to go out. Holliston throw. Here's Sally. Closing minutes of the first overtime period. Ball in. Ball bounces past. There's Luisi. Luisi tries to get a piece of it. A lot of action, a lot of crashing, but Silver Lake keeper's going to come away with it, and she's going to hold on. And that's it, folks. That's it after the first overtime period. So after 10 minutes of overtime, the score is still tied at 1-1. We're going to play one more 10-minute overtime before, if there's still no score, we will go to penalty kicks. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back on Holliston Cable Access TV. Okay, we're back. We're about ready to start the second overtime period. For the seniors playing for either team, this is going to be the last, for some of the seniors, it's going to be the last high school overtime period they play. So for both teams, they're going to leave it on the field. And here comes Holliston. Mia Luisi up the right side. Luisi with a move. Luisi with another move. Luisi in the middle. Luisi pokes it forward looking for Fitzgerald. There's Luisi again. Freely gets it, and here comes Silver Lake on the counter. Silver Lake again across the middle. Silver Lake up in front of the goal. Ball comes forward. Shot deflected by Wolfgang. There comes Ward. Ward comes down with it. 10-minute overtime. First team to score wins. And if it does not come to that, then we will go to penalty kicks. Ball out. Holliston throw. Silver Lake steps in. We're going to do it again. Sally with the throw. Looking for Pudvinsky. Over her head, and we'll throw it again. Sally with the throw. Again, looking into the sun. That keeper's looking into the sun right at that angle. There's Fitzgerald. Gets past her. She tries to get position. She looks for Luisi. Luisi can't get her foot on it. There's Sally. She pops it forward. Pudvinsky. Pudvinsky looks. Pudvinsky keeps it. Pudvinsky again. Pudvinsky again. Tries to tap it forward. Gets taken off her. There's too much traffic out in front of that goal. Ball stays in. Mercado challenges. Mercado still challenging. Mercado earns that ball back. Good job by Sydney Mercado. Ball comes in. There's Luisi. Luisi around a defender. Luisi with the ball in. Still in front. Podvinsky with the ball in front of the net. Ball. Oh, just to the left of the post. Ball comes down to Megan Podvinsky's feet. She settles it and is able to get a shot. Was trying to put it in the left-hand corner and just put it outside the post. Wow, she'd like to have that one back. Silver Lake goalkeeper to kick it out. 2.5 minutes into the second overtime period. Ball up on the right side. Silver Lake playing forward. Here they come. Silver Lake up their left side. Cross to the middle. Silver Lake sends the ball in the middle. There's Alyssa Mercado. Once again, it busts that up. And here comes Mercado. Mercado on the counter. She sends it forward. Silver Lake sends it back. And there's a ball in. There's Brookshire onside. Brookshire with the shot. Mary Kate Ward! Mary Kate Ward comes out and stuffs it. Mary Kate Ward makes a great play. Ward with a game-saving save as Brookshire on the left side had a clean look at goal, and Ward was able to stop it. Here comes Holliston. Wolfgang. Wolfgang looking forward, looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald turns. Fitzgerald again. Fitzgerald still has it. Out to Podvinsky. She can't keep it. Yep. It's going to be a Holliston throw. Sally with the throw. Over the head of Wolfgang. There's Freely. Freely with a shot. Freely can't get a good look on it. Freely right in front of the net. Tries to get a piece of it and can't. Things are getting insane during this game. 6 minutes remaining in the overtime period. Wolfgang. Ball popped up to the middle. Luisi's there. There's a whistle. And it's going to be, it's going to be Holliston free at midfield. City Mercado. Holliston with both Holliston and Silver Lake. Big scoring opportunities here. Ball comes forward. Bounces. Freely. Gwen Freely has the ball on the right side. Freely looks, makes a move. Can't get past that defender. And, still in. Ball still in. Ball up forward. And ball goes out. Silver Lake keeps it. We've got a substitution. Silver Lake substitution. Throw in. Pop forward. Wolfgang. That's Freely fighting for it. And Silver Lake keeps it. Just past the 5-minute mark. 5 minutes remaining in this overtime period. Mercado. Mercado sends it up. Has Podvinsky. Podvinsky on the outside. She makes a move. Podvinsky in space. Podvinsky in a foot race. Keeps it in. Podvinsky again keeps it in. She gets it taken off of her. She tries to keep it. Sends the ball forward. Going to roll out. It's going to be a goal kick for Silver Lake. Podvinsky had space, but that Silver Lake defender is just too fast. Goal kick out. Low liner. Right to Fitzgerald. She can't handle it. There's Luisi. Luisi tries to get a piece of it, but she can't. Ball comes back forward. Oh, no. Sally's able to recover. Send it back, and there's Alyssa Mercado. Oh, no, that's Mia Wolfgang. Wolfgang sends it. Silver Lake on the attack. Silver Lake again. Turn shot. Ball bounces out. There's Mercado to clear it. And here comes Luisi the other way. Silver Lake clears, steps in. Ball forward. Headed. Popped up. Still in control. Still in control. Silver Lake again. Sends forward, and that ball's going to clear out, and it's going to be a Holliston turnover. Just under 7 minutes through the second overtime period. 3 minutes remaining. Sally with the throw. Over the head of Podvinsky, over the head of Wolfgang. Wolfgang tries to keep it. Podvinsky's able to stuff it. And there's a whistle. It's going to be a whistle on Holliston. It's going to be Silver Lake. We have a Silver Lake player down. And she's still down. All right, we're going to take a quick timeout as we tend to this, see what happens with this one Silver Lake injury timeout. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back with the action here as Riley Dunphy looks like her leg's bothering her. She's carefully walking off the field. Let's hope she's okay. We're going to have a Silver Lake free kick from just about the 31-yard line. 2 minutes, 31 seconds, give or take, remaining in the second overtime period. Callista Brookshire is going to take the free kick. Here it is. Ball's up. Ball bounces low. It's Caroline Sally. She sends a long ball forward, but there's nobody down there to control it. Silver Lake keeps it, sends it back to the middle. There's Wolfgang. Wolfgang sends it forward. There's Freely. There's Luisi crashing, but no, but Silver Lake steps through. Ball up. There's Wolfgang again. Mia Wolfgang clears that one out. It's going to be a Silver Lake throw as we reach the 2-minute mark. Everybody's on their feet here now at Holliston as we're coming to the end of this crazy, crazy game. Silver Lake keeps it. Can't get around Caroline Sally, but ball goes out. It's going to be a Silver Lake throw. Here's a throw in from the 24-yard line. Sally's there to intercept. We'll do it again. Here's a throw again. Around. And it looks like looks like it's going to be a Holliston goal kick. Sydney Mercado is going to take this. We're just coming to the closing minutes here of the second overtime period. If we are still in a draw after the second overtime period, the game will be decided on penalty kicks. Contact, ball goes out. It's going to be a Silver Lake throw. They're trying to hurry. Silver Lake and Holliston. No, it's going to be a Silver Lake free. Here comes a Silver Lake free. They're trying to hurry. She sends it in. Ball's in. High ball in. Ward bounces right to her. She comes down with it. Here comes Ward. Ward sends it out just over midfield. Luisi's not there. Silver Lake sends it back. Popped up. Sally's there. Ball sent forward. And Ward's there. And that's it, folks. That is the end of the second overtime period. So now we are going to go. The game will be decided on penalty kicks. As we get ready, we're about to start the penalty kicks. Taking the first penalty kick for Holliston is number 12, Megan Podvinsky. Here we go. Goal! Megan Podvinsky! Taking the next penalty kick. That was Megan Podvinsky who scored that first one. Taking the first kick for Silver Lake is Callista Brookshire. number 18. Holliston leads the penalty kicks 1-0. Berkshire. Stopped by Mary Kate Ward! After round one, Holliston leads 1-0. So great stop by Mary Kate Ward. Now coming up, MIAA against freshman goalkeeper Abby Cook. Luisi. Mia Luisi. Now up is number 27, Aaron White, senior midfielder Aaron White against Mary Kate Ward. Holliston leads 2-0. Aaron White versus Mary Kate Ward. And the shot. Stopped again by Mary Kate Ward. Holliston leads by a score of 2-0 after 2 rounds. After 2 rounds, Holliston leads 2-0. Next up is Sydney Mercado. Sydney Mercado arguably probably hits the hardest balls of anybody on the team. So here's Mercado with the goal kick. Sends it, and she's stuffed. Stopped by Abby Cook. So Mercado can't convert. So now, second shot of round 3. I think this is Kendall Healy. Kendall Healy, round 3. Kendall Healy! At the end of 3 rounds, Holliston leads 2-1. That was Kendall Healy who connected on that. Now, Grace Freely. Saved! Abby Cook again! Correction, that was Gwen Freely. Saved by Abby Cook. Gwen Freely can't connect. And that brings up number 31, Courtney Gregory. Courtney Gregory. Second shot of round 4. And the shot. Courtney Gregory! At the end of round 4, the score is tied 2-2. Coming into the final round. Alyssa Mercado. All the pressure's on senior Alyssa Mercado. Here she is. Mercado. Alyssa Mercado! Mercado connects. Now everything falls on freshman Shea Kelleher. Shea Kelleher. The shot. Clears it over the crossbar, and Holliston wins. In a stunning penalty kick victory, Holliston wins 3-2. Coming down to the final shot converted by Alyssa Mercado. And then the ball just going over the crossbar by freshman Shea Kelleher. Holliston advances in a nail-biting game, narrowly defeating Silver Lake in penalty kicks 3-2. Congratulations, Silver Lake. They played a great game, and congratulations to Holliston for their advancement into the playoffs. On behalf of our executive producer, Owen Radcliffe, I'm John Drohan. Thank you for joining us today as Holliston defeats Silver Lake in overtime penalty kicks here on November 9th to advance into the next round of the playoffs. I'm John Drohan. We'll see everybody next time on Holliston Cable Access TV.